All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the morning uh, number talk. And the question was, is 1/2 of 24 or 3/4 of 16 greater? And I wanted you guys to have an opportunity to hear a little bit about the answer. So 1/2 of 24, 3/4 of 16. I'm going to start by thinking about what a half of 24 is. Probably a lot of us know that already. But for our purposes here, I'm going to draw 24 by drawing two rows of two groups of two, or groups of two columns until I get to 24. Like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You can see I just drew 24, and I drew them in two groups. So I have two halves, and each of these halves has 12. So 1/2 of 24 is 12. So I know that maybe when you first started looking at this, you thought, well, 3/4 is bigger than 1/2, because if we had 3/4, it would be bigger than 1/2. But we also have to look at what our whole is. So for this set, it was 24. For this set, is 16. And I had to scratch my head a little bit first when I saw this, thinking, well, which one would be bigger? So we've got 12, that is 1/2 of 24. So 3/4 of 16. I'm going to do the same thing, but instead of groups of two, or two groups, I'm going to draw four groups until I get to 16. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16, and then because I've done rows of 4, and 16, because it's a square number with 4 by 4, kind of works either way. But I'm going to look at 3 of those groups. So I'm going to circle 1, 2, 3. Sorry, it's a little messy. So 3/4 of 16 is 3 times 4, which is 12. So for this problem, 1/2 of 24 is equal to 3/4 of 16. So it was sort of a trick question, I guess. So I kind of apologize about that. But for your math work today, I've in the email included, sorry, this is the worst video ever. I have included some fractions, and what I want you to do is to just draw a picture that represents that fraction. So I want you to show that to me. So for example, if the fraction was 5/8, you could draw 5/8 in a couple ways. One way might be to do a shape. Usually like a circle or a rectangle is a good way to do it. 1/8, if we make it into 4ths and then cut those in half, that gives us 1/8. And my pieces are equal-ish. You can tell this is bigger than this, but for our purposes, we're pretending and assuming that all those pieces are equally proportioned, even if they're not quite. And then, so 8 pieces, and there's 5 pieces we're talking about, so I'm going to color 5. So I know that I'm going to color 4 and 1 more. So 5/8, you can see, looks like that. Or you could do like parts of a set. So if I have, making 8. So that's 7, 8. And we're going to color in 5 of them. So 5/8 of these circles are now colored blue. Those are 2 examples of ways that you could draw 5/8. So there are many, many more. And we could draw another one, like a long rectangle. I think that's 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, my pieces are not very well proportioned. You should try to do better than I just did, but it's close enough for us. So, and then 5/8 would have 5 pieces colored out of 8 total. So those are all examples of 5/8. Again, we're just kind of getting into the concept of fractions and representing them in different ways. So send me pictures of your work, and I will talk to you later.